something that my facility would require for our instructors. And then I know there's a few others with like infants specifically, but WSI is the most recognized, and that's one that caters to infants as well as up to adults.
Okay.
Can I ask a question about your costs, like startup costs? You talked about the cost of the pool. What about the facility in general? Like, where would you be? And I mean, I'm assuming you have costs around renting or purchasing space. Was that figured into your financials?
Yeah, exactly. So I've actually toured 2 places so far. So where I'm looking at is Eastridge or Westridge in Wisconsin, or in Eau Claire to start out. So kind of by West Side, in that West Side Menard area by Highland. And what we're factoring in for this cost would be the lease. So we wouldn't be buying a specific place at first, but we're looking to stay in that budget of around $2,000 to $2,500 a month. I've looked at some other places like in Altoona, but then they're exceeding that number. And then we've also factored in utilities as well, depending on the type of lease. So far, if we want to stay towards that 2,000, we're going to be paying for things like utilities and water. One thing I should actually mention about the pool itself is it's a plug-and-play unit. So it's a 220 voltage, and then you can fill it up with a garden hose even, and then wait for it to heat up and work, making it very effective. And then Master Spas actually can service it as well as local providers in the area if needed. It's also under warranty for 5 years.
I have one other question.
Yeah.
Can you go to your slide about market size?
Yeah, definitely.
Like the circles.
Yep.
I'm just curious. Yeah, that one I think. So, I guess I'm curious how you came, like 100,000 people in the area, yes, but that doesn't necessarily mean that all of those are non-swimmers.
Correct.
Or have, that fit kind of that target audience. And I wonder, like, and it's a question, it's also maybe just a suggestion, like, of looking at the market size, and then, if you have 2 other competitors, like, that number's probably got to come down because they're going to have some market share too. So I don't know if you could talk a little bit more about how you came to the numbers on here, or just because there's 100,000 people, that doesn't mean 100,000 are going to take swim lessons. So I'm curious about that.
No, definitely. So when I was thinking of that, like the Chippewa Valley, I was kind of thinking of like a growing community, and as people are continually coming in, there's a lot of family aspect that is coming into Eau Claire. So really, it's more or less kind of highlighting that the population is there. It's not like a small town where I'm targeting, where I may have a very, very small market size. And then I guess you could say a cool thing, like right now with Goal, it's our Eau Claire Fitness Net. It is now. There's 2 other instructors, but one person's going off to college down in Madison, so I'll be the only one there. So it's almost kind of like a monopoly in that area, so to speak. But then again, the other main competition, I guess, would be the YMCA. That's been pretty full. But addressing that question, it's more kind of bringing the attention that Eau Claire is a growing community, and that it's got a lot of like the family aspect to it. So yeah, not as much. It is a good thing to think about. So thank you for bringing that up.
Can you weather the seasonality of this? So do you get a lot of call for instruction in November and December and January?
Yeah.
Those who are probably trying to prep their kids to swim by early spring, because how hard is it to teach a kid to swim in November, December, January, and then let them not do anything for 3 months before lake season starts?
Yeah, so when it comes to like the seasonality, I've seen more or less in like the summer months, because people are kind of out and they're out experiencing like the water